Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. Gas prices going up, gas stations, no smoking, your life may be worthless but our petrol is very costly. Therapist, Zing Diesel isn't real, he can't hurt you, Zing Diesel. Me, you a bug, you a depressed piece of me. Minecraft skeletons normally. Minecraft skeletons when I'm at half a heart. Finns when they hear they are happiest country in the world, for 5th time in a row. Kinder surprise. Tell me the truth, I'm ready to hear it. Showing a middle finger in your Instagram picture doesn't make you cool and edgy, girls on Instagram. The 4 element of nature, earth, water, fire, air. Men, lesbians, newborn babies, loving. Wait, you guys actually can't solve 1 + 1 into 0. I thought it was a joke. 2022 summarized. I expect nothing and I'm still let down. I have no clue what a civ is. This dude. Oh, the whole bowl. Currently on the ISS. 4 Americans. 5 Russian. That 1 German astronaut. Do not debate with Colgate. It effing burns. 9 out of 10 dentists agree with this message. 1 in 10 dentists. It's about sending a message. You hate turning red because it's trending. I hate turning red because it's gonna give birth to a new gen of furries. We are not the same. Why didn't you tell me you are on the domestic watch list? I'm shy lol. When a really good toothpaste is released but you are the 10th dentist. Come out from work and Aladdin has taken up 2 spots, I'll show him a whole new world in a minute. Changing your profile picture to the colors of the Ukrainian flag does not help them in any shape, way or form. In self-defense, a knife protects. I bring my lunch, no one suspects, and when it's time to end a life, deceptive fruit banana knife. RTX off. RTX on. Everyone having to pay bills. Me who found a way to get free housing, food and I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Me giving my friend some mental health advice when I should be in an asylum myself. Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. Slow Wi-Fi. Connected to Wi-Fi, no internet. Before I take a shower, I hate it in there. The wet world is a bad place. While in the shower, I remember now that this is a good place. It is the dry world that is the enemy. Prison inmates watching a former cop join them. The information centaur. 90s kids moving their TVs from one room to another. Russia has the 2nd best army in Ukraine. Principal scolds me for getting in a fight with bully instead of seeking help from the teachers and her. Meanwhile, the teachers and principal when bullying happens at school. I look both ways before crossing a one-way street because that's how little faith I have in humanity. When Gen Z asks why everyone in old photos have red eyes, I tell them they were too young to remember the Great Demon Uprising of the 1980s. Me and my GF being in a stable relationship for a decade, some insecure needy smart trying to tell us that love doesn't work that way. If a turtle wore clothes, would it wear them over the shell or under the shell? Moon goes in front of sun. Humans. Family dinner. Other social networks. We are aware of an issue and we are trying to solve it as soon as possible. Discord. Time to go outside, everyone. You show your in public, no one cares. When I do it, everyone calls me a pervert. That doesn't seem fair. Dad, is there anywhere on earth where people love each other regardless of skin color, eye shape or religion? Of course son, it's called Pornhub. Abophobia. The irrational fear of palindromes. People with abophobia. The word abophobia. When you scream out the lyrics of a song but it hasn't gotten to that part yet. Scientists when they are chilling in the lab and suddenly hear the jetpack joyride theme. English that I learned from video games, movies, memes. English that I learned from school. My toothbrush the day I got it. My toothbrush 2 weeks later. I would like you to paint me a cat. A what? A cat. You do know what a cat is, right? Oh yeah, of course. Your house is burning down. You can only save one thing. What do you save? Snoop Dogg. My house. Snoop Dogg. People who ask the question, you weren't supposed to do that. Prisoners could serve 1,000-year sentence in 8 hours. Ah sweet, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Finally, spring is just around the corner. Free healthcare, the self-proclaimed best country in the world. I'll have the dino chicken nuggets and chips please. Japan bombs a naval base and kills about 1.5k people. US kills 150k and flattens 2 cities. US, we're even now B. I'm not homophobic. Phobia means a fear or aversion to something. What does aversion mean? Switzerland in 1939. I just hope both teams have fun. March is traditionally a difficult month for Russian rulers. Stalin died on the 5th March. Alexander II was assassinated on the 13th March. Nicholas II abdicated on the 15th March. Evan the Terrible died on the 18th March. Paul I of Russia was strangled on the 24th March. I'm not suggesting anything, but traditions are important. When you close the door to go to work, and you can hear your dog whining on the other side. Screen time, 14 hours 26 minutes. Okay guys, maybe I need a girlfriend. Clitorio-stimulosa be like, holla, yo shadow look like a mage about to cast a spell. I'm not that fat. Me, mom can I have a nuke? Mom, we have nuke at home. Me, confused screaming. Here comes the sun, the Beatles. The SCP Foundation. I have finally found it after 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. Every religion started off as a cult. If you love your job you'll never work a day in your life. When you're trying to show your girl something funny but she doesn't have the same 12-year-old sense of humor you do. Little yapping D-head suddenly doesn't like loud noises. My urge to leave this world. My mom can't handle that. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. Minutes later, OMG a plane. Me, says slightly awkward thing that everyone will forget in 5 minutes. My brain at 3 AM for the next 10 years. I have decided that I want to die. Can we talk about this? Chocolate Oreo shake large. 2600 calories. 9.4 metric tons of loam topsoil. 2593 calories. Oh yeah bro, I just finished eating my 2593 calorie breakfast before working out. Oh really? What was it? 9.4 metric tons of loam topsoil. What the F? Anyone eaten before? Only the toe. When you turn 18 and start life for real, this ride only stops in an emergency. Crying is not an emergency. Me visiting a foreign country trying to introduce myself in their language, the encouraging locals. Officer, you have to understand dating a 15-year is Persona 5 reference. The US appears to be slowly mutating into Gotham City. You want the truth. You want the effing truth. There is Bo Teletubbies. I lied. I really like how I look in these pics but we broke up. Any chance someone could edit him out lol. Upgrade complete. When everyone falls asleep after the gang, you can't stop thinking about what you just did. Pepsi. Pep no. Pep maybe. 4 stages of masturbation. Desire. Excitement. Regret. None for me thanks. I take complete responsibility for my behavior. People who pee before having X. People who pee after they had X. People who pee during X. You spent our entire life savings on dogs. They are golden retrievers Karen. They retrieve gold. I did it for us. I said we care about war crimes now. Things I say while I'm driving. Me. What the F are you doing? What the F are you doing? Nice blinker apple. Why the F are we not even going the speed limit? Why? I'm going 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. What more do you want? She is that a cop? No, she that is a cop. Sugar. Sugar free. Find your center. We are shutting down our Russian restaurants in support of the Ukraine. Can the rest of us perhaps get a living wage? You can eat out of the McEffing garbage. Around 1000 Jupiters could fit inside the sun. Around 1300 Earths could fit inside Jupiter. Around 63 Earths could fit inside Uranus. 64 if you relax. We want less of this. And more of this. Ask my landscaper for a Japanese garden. Me trying to stay sleepy when I go to the bathroom at 4 AM. Probability of me maturing. None. Also none but in yellow to make Pac-Man. Is that Voldemort? Hummingbird is relaxing after drinking a lot of flower nectar. Eating the same breakfast every day of your life. Eating the same dinner 2 days in a row. Doritos bags will now have 5 fewer chips thanks to inflation. Me watching before you buy videos before pirating the game. McDonald's logo is more recognizable than the Christian cross. Jesus, excuse me, what the F? Say map. Louder. Good job, thanks. Very few people know this, but the tiny pocket on your jeans is meant for carrying a small picture of Obi-Wan. My toddler. The elites don't want you to know this, but the rocks at the park are free, you can take them home. I have 458 rocks. And then he grabbed me by the neck. And how the hell did he do that? Proof of Ukraine support required. Restaurants now requiring proof of Ukraine support. People who say GG easy don't know what GG means. Change my mind. So glad I grew up doing this. Not this. Rule 34 artists. After hours of work, this drawing of a children's show character is finally finished. Let's add a throbbing gigantic balls now. When that one dude removes his glasses. Apple users 29%, Android users 0%. Oh man, I wish they made my favorite video games into movies. Me 15 years later wishing they stopped doing that. When you see an attractive person in public and you're being sneaky with your sunglasses on. When you have been taking a shit for more than an hour and dad starts yelling at you that he needs the bathroom. You can't rush art. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Men with a time machine. You're a great artist, don't ever give up. Danken. There's been a mistake. I planned on using my military history knowledge to advise your generals. Oh no lol, we need you to walk out onto the battlefield and draw the sniper fire. We're evolving but backwards. I would like to commission a drawing. It's a Genshin character. I want her to have an inflated belly, well visible dirty feet and a diaper. I want stink lines around the diaper. She should do an ahegao face and have a giant. We do art here, sir. Russians when a plane drops hundreds of Florida men angry about gas prices. What adults see, what kids see. High school after having unprotected ex, lolly reefed. When you leave things for tomorrow and tomorrow arrives. When you hit the blunt and tell Leprechaun that you would fight for Ukraine. Hey you're finally awake. Oil companies, start raising gas prices. Consumers, I guess we can start taking cheaper forms of transportation. Horses, bikes, buses. Maybe push for civil infrastructure to be designed around that. Oil companies, the FUR. People who open doors for others. People who carry trash in their pockets until they find the nearest bin. Me after tossing a goldfish in the air and catching it with my mouth while someone is watching. Big D is back in town. Odds of winning the mega lottery. 4.5 billion people that keep buying it, so you're telling me there's a chance. Gay people when you make a joke about gay people. Straight people when you make a joke about gay people. My crush, X with me, over my dead body, me, I know what I have to do. Stress, work and bills, parents, children enjoying their childhood and not recognizing parents' effort. I think my depression is going away. Are you really getting better, or was it just sunny and warm outside today? It was sunny and warm out today. Oligarchs calculating how much they can siphon off military budgets before anyone notices. Turning red. Developers, the theme doesn't have to be good, it's just a mobile game about a guy with a jetpack. Cedar Jones. Russian and will turn 1 month old in a week. Mary Curie's belongings will be radioactive for another 1500 years, and science's one cold-hearted bee with a 14-inch on. The word hello was invented in 1827. People in 1826. You there, friend or foe?
Spare change, ma'am.